Hello there. Welcome to my new Let's Play. Let's play The Binding of Isaac. This is a really fantastic game, and I'm looking forward to playing it, but first let's watch the intro.
Isaac and his mother lived alone in a small house on a hill. Isaac kept to himself, drawing pictures and playing with his toys as his mom watched Christian broadcasts on the television. Life was simple, and they were both happy. That was until the day Isaac's mom heard a voice from above. "Your son has become corrupted by sin. He needs to be saved." "I will do my best to save him, my lord," Isaac's mother replied, rushing into Isaac's room, removing all that was evil from his life. Again the voice called to her. "Isaac's soul is still corrupt. He needs to be cut off from all that is evil in this world and confess his sins." "I will follow your instructions, Lord. I have faith in thee," Isaac's mother replied as she locked Isaac in his room, away from the evils of the world. One last time, Isaac's mom heard the voice of God calling to her. "You've done as I've asked, but I still question your devotion to me. To prove your faith, I will ask one more thing of you." "Yes, Lord, anything," Isaac's mother begged. "To prove your love and devotion, I require a sacrifice. Your son Isaac will be this sacrifice. Go into his room and end his life as an offering to me to prove you love me above all else." "Yes, Lord," she replied, grabbing a butcher's knife from the kitchen. Isaac, watching through a crack in his door, trembled in fear. Scrambling around his room to find a hiding place, he noticed a trapdoor to the basement hidden under his rug. Without hesitation, he flung open the hatch, just as his mother burst through his door and threw himself down into the unknown depths below.
So yeah, that's the basic premise of the game we're going to be playing. And people wonder why Nintendo didn't want it on the DS. Not that there's anything wrong with the game, but that decision did not surprise me in the least. But anyway, let's get started here. So, to start out, we only have Isaac unlocked. To unlock Magdalene, we have to collect 7 or more hearts. To unlock Cain, we need 55 or more pennies. To unlock Judas, who knows? I know actually, because I played the game before. And Eve, we make 2 deals with the devil in one playthrough. And if none of this makes sense to you, don't worry, we'll talk about all that later. But for now, let's choose Isaac and get started. So, as you can see, pretty standard controls here. You can shoot in any direction while you move in any direction. So, your basic twin-stick shooter, really. We also will get a spacebar item. We don't have one yet, but when we get that, we can obviously push spacebar to use it. And there are also bombs that can be placed with shift or E. So let's get started. The premise here is we're in this horrifying nightmare basement under our house, apparently. This little house on a hill. And we're naked. And we cry at enemies and shoot them with our tears. And that's how we're going to get through this. So, a little bit of a dark game, obviously. This game was created by Edmund McMillan of Team Meat. You may have heard of him for his involvement in Super Meat Boy. Holy shit. Okay. So, full disclosure here, I have played this game before, and not only have I played it before, but I've also 100% completed it, except for one achievement, which is for beating a specific stage without getting hit. And, never did get that one. But I've started a new game, obviously, for this Let's Play. And yeah, I think we'll probably be able to bang it out pretty quickly here. But anyway, my exclamation over that item is because when I was trying to acquire every item as the terms of the Golden God achievement, that was the very last item I found. It took me forever. I had every single other item, and it still took me like 10 more runs before I found the fucking thing. So that item was Max's head. Jesus, I should not have gotten hit there. But Max's head, what that does is it gives us obviously giant puppy dog eyes and makes our tears larger, which means they do more damage. So, you know, presumably by finding his dog's severed head, he got sadder, which meant he cried harder, which improves his ability to harm enemies down here. And that's kind of a theme with the upgrades down here. A lot of the upgrades are things that wouldn't necessarily be something you would want to have, but they make you cry harder, and, you know, when your only weapon is tears, you take what you can get. Okay, so this right here is a belt. Not one of my favorites. That will increase our speed. I'm going to go back here and see how on the map on the top left you can see that there's an area here surrounded by 3 rooms. On every floor there is a secret room that you can bomb your way into that will always be surrounded by 3 or more rooms. So if there's only one place on a floor that has 3 or more rooms, you know that's the place. Now between every level we get these funny little cutscenes where we see the horrors of Isaac's life before he ended up in this basement, and that one apparently just his classmates were shitting on him. It's kind of a strange thing to see there, but you know, Isaac's had a fucked up childhood, I guess. That may have been back when he was going to school, I don't know. Okay, so we've moved on now to the basement part 2, and so the goal here in this game is we keep on going deeper and deeper, and there are 3, well, at this point in the game there are 3 different levels that we can go to. So right now we're on the very first level, called the basement, and as we go deeper things get a little more fucked up, a little more crazy, and eventually we'll fight our own mother to try to get the hell out of here. Okay, so wow, fantastic upgrades here. That was an odd mushroom, and you may have seen in the bottom right it said damage up. But in addition to damage up, it also gives us another heart container. And, yeah, so we were talking about unlocking characters, so Magdalene. Hey, wow, I unlocked the parasite already. That's kind of crazy. That one's another one that took me a long time. You need 2 different dead items in one playthrough, and obviously I got both the dead dog head and the Bob's rotten head. So anyway, you can see in the top right I have these health containers that obviously they work just like in Zelda. You can fill them with hearts. So if you get 7 of those total in one playthrough, including your 3 starting ones, then you unlock Magdalene, who is another character that we can play with. So we'll definitely want to do that at some point, so I'll be looking out, trying to find more heart containers. And they pop up pretty frequently, especially from bosses, but getting one from something that also gives you a damage up is obviously a really fantastic deal there. Excuse me, I have a bit of a sore throat. I'm not sure why I decided recording a video right absolutely now was a great idea, but you know, do what you gotta do. So right now we're just trying to clear out the rest of this level. Oh, I have 15 cents, which means that we will go down to that locked door down there. That door leads to a shop, and they can sell you like good item room tier upgrades in the shop for 15 cents, or if they're on sale, which happens rarely, they're 7 cents. So with 15 cents it's definitely worth blowing a key to see what they've got going on in there. So let's make our way down there, see what's going on. Okay, so we could buy 10 bombs or a ladder which lets us cross gaps. I'm going to go for the 10 bombs. Bombs are obviously useful for a variety of things, and what we're going to use them for right now is looking for the secret room. Because now that we have 10 we can afford, you can see there are 3 different locations. We got it on our second. Hey, 9 cents, not bad for 2 bombs. And there are also a number of things that you require bombs to access, either by blowing up rocks or building a bridge with rocks, and I'm sure we'll see that later, or you know, something else of that that style. There's a heart over here. I wonder why I didn't pick that up. I think it might be in rocks. Nope, it's just sitting there. Okay, grab that. And we'll fight the boss, and then we'll visit that room up to the top. This is arcade in neon letters. Okay, so let's try out Bob's Rotten Head here. As you can see, that was a I pushed space and I held it above my head for a second, and then I immediately pushed right to throw it, and it did as much damage as a bomb would have, and it poisoned the enemy. So very nice item for taking out bosses, and you can also use it as an impromptu bomb if you don't have any, so that's always nice too. Hey, radioactive spider has appeared in the basement. Excellent. Just what I always wanted. Okay, so we'll pick up this this rotten dog food, which gives us a nice HP up, and here is a deal with the devil. Oh man, okay. So I kind of want to unlock Maggie, but we also need to unlock Eve. And, you know what? I really like this item, so we're going to grab the Mark, which, again, says damage up, but in addition to being damage up, it also raises, I believe, our tears and our speed. No, it doesn't look like it did tears, so I think it does speed as well. And, so really good pickup to have at this point. So in here we're in the arcade, and there's 3 different apparatuses in here. The one we're interested in is this blood bank. As you can see, the blood bank is converting our hearts to money. And in addition to that function, if you get lucky, it may give you an item called the blood bag. And the blood bag gives you an extra heart container and fills up your hearts up to 6. So, if you're missing a lot of health from using it over and over again, you can recoup some of that if it drops the blood bag. So I'm gonna go crazy and use it all the way down. Nope. Okay. And as you can see, that takes our normal hearts instead of our extra hearts on the right there. The blue one's called spirit hearts. So we got nothing from that, but we did get enough money to come back here and grab the ladder. So that's what we're gonna do. The ladder is a great upgrade because it lets you, it's both good for maneuverability and getting places where enemies can't reach you, and it's also great for getting to secrets that you normally wouldn't be able to access because they're in the middle of pits. So we're going to play these guys a little bit. The slot machine, obviously, is you match up 3 things and you get it. The shell guy, you know, you guess correctly, though it's completely luck based. You can't watch him and see where it's going. It's always the same animation. If you guess correctly, you get the stuff. So I'll just play down to 0 money here. I'm hoping to get some hearts so that I can pump some more into the blood bank, because usually I believe the blood bank's like a 20% chance or a 15% chance of giving you the blood bag item. No dice here. So blow up the slot machine. And, hey, full health. That's exactly what I needed. Oh, come on. Come on, baby. Oh, come on. Don't do that. Okay, but now we have some more money spent on this guy. My life's spiraling out of control here. Oops. Just gambling away my life savings. It's horrible. Don't gamble, kids. But in this game, unlike in real life, gambling actually tends to give you a net profit. You can see I've gotten a lot of keys, a lot of bombs, and a fair amount of money too. And if he ever gives me... There we go. Give me those fucking hearts. If we get some hearts, yeah, then we can use these on the blood bank, recoup our losses, or get a blood bag. Either one is fantastic. In addition, this shell guy has a unique drop that he can drop, which is a piece of dog shit with flies circling it. If you get that, then flies cease to attack you, which is really useful because later on you encounter these flies with stingers, and it can be a huge pain in the ass. They shoot at you, and they can be pretty hard to avoid. So getting an item that stops them from attacking you is a pretty big pickup. But yeah, mainly just hoping for some hearts so I can pump them into the blood bank, because getting another heart container would be great. Those spirit hearts are great, but I don't want to waste them in the blood bank, because the thing is, when you have spirit hearts like this, and you're in any way good at dodging, you're probably going to recoup your red hearts at some point before the spirit hearts run out. And you know, otherwise they'd be wasted, obviously, because even when you get hit, you're not going to be in a situation where you need more red hearts. Okay, this is getting really boring. Okay, good. Last cent. Oh, don't give me son of a bitch. Okay, good. Alright, so we're gonna blow him up. Oh boy, even more money. We're gonna blow this up too, because I have a lot of bombs. Ah, well that was disappointing. Okay. On to the next floor. Let's see, what have I not explained yet? It's kind of, this is a very like deep game compared to what it looks like. So there's a lot of things that I'm probably taking for granted and forgetting to explain properly. Okay, let's talk about pills. So pills go in your Q slot. You get Q, you use them, and they have random effects on each new game. So I don't know what the pill does by the color of it now, but they always stay consistent. So that one switched my bombs and keys, and every single time I see a blue and white pill like that, it will switch my keys. This room is a gauntlet room. When you come into here, you have to have full health to enter, or bad example because I don't have full health. You have to have at least the same amount of hearts as you have heart containers, if that makes any sense. So since I'm missing 2 red hearts, I would need 2 spirit hearts to enter. So you come in here, and there's an item in the middle, or a chest. And if you decide to take it, then the door slams shut and you fight 3 waves of enemies that change based on the floor you're on. So because I'm on the caves part 1, really easy set of enemies. So really not a lot of reason not to go for it at that point. I had a lot of keys because I just got that bombs or keys pill. That's kind of a weird thing for a pill to do, isn't it? Like, I can't even imagine how any kind of supplement would convert bombs to keys. That's a weird one. There's another Q-type item called a tarot card. Oh man, yeah, I think I'll take Tammy's head. Tammy's head is a spacebar item that does this. It's pretty useful, and it recharges every single room. So it can be pretty nice. I like it. Don't usually use it because I tend to get better spacebar items, but you know, not complaining. It's fine. Anyway, I was talking about tarot cards. So tarot cards are another Q item, and they always do the same thing. They're consistent throughout sessions. And I feel like bombs or keys maybe would go better with a tarot card because they're kind of mystical than a pill, which is more clinical. But you know, I'm not the game designer. So if you're watching this and you're trying to decide, you know, hey, should I buy this game? Is it worth the $5 it is on Steam, or maybe it's on sale? That item's an anarchist cookbook which spawns bombs everywhere. I'm not really a fan. My answer to that is absolutely. I have upwards of 40 hours into this game, and that's how long it took me to really finish it. And the nice thing is it's different every single time. The entire game is randomly generated, which gives it a huge amount of replayability. You know, you'll never play the same game twice. You're always getting different combinations of items. Look at my guy; he's all fucked up, and that's, you know, my guy's appearance is a reflection of the items I have found. So every time you have this different looking, like crazy fucked up little naked kid, or my guy's not naked, he has a belt. But yeah, so you're not gonna like get bored with the game really. I mean, you can get bored with it, but it's much different from a normal game that just has a, you know, a campaign mode where you always do the same thing each time, and you can try to speed run it and whatnot. This game is intrinsically just interesting every time you play it. Let's put it that way. So I'm looking for the secret room here, and then we're gonna head straight to the boss. Yeah. All right. Let's see what's in here. 9 cents. Oh, that means that we can go to the shop. Let's see what's up. I probably should have gone to the shop regardless, because, you know, with 8 keys, it's unlikely I'm ever going to use all those for the rest of the game. Let's see what we got. Ooh, compass is a nice pickup. The compass reveals, you can't see it now because we've already cleared out this floor, but on the next floor you'll see that it reveals, it's like Zelda, it reveals the location of the boss room and the item room in the shop, and any mob trap rooms or mini bosses. So it really helps you like get your sense of direction right. If you want to go straight for the item room, you can just not fuck around and know you're going in the right direction. So I'm a fan of the compass. It's especially nice later in the game when you unlock the later floors where you don't necessarily want to spend a lot of time like trying to clear out the entire floor because there's not a lot going on and there are a lot of difficult rooms that can whittle down your health. But you know, even in this earlier part of the game where I'm inclined to clean out the floors, it's still a nice upgrade. This boss is Fistula. As you can see, not a huge problem. He's that standard, like, you shoot him and he splits apart, and you shoot him some more and he splits apart some more, and so on and so forth, that we've seen a lot in various video games of this style. This game's style, if I had to like describe the gameplay, I would say it's Zelda, but a twin-stick shooter that's randomly generated. It's like a roguelike Zelda twin-stick shooter. Yeah, very, very fun, very addictive game to pick up. And the creator of the game has announced that he's working on downloadable content that's coming out in the next couple of months. That will, he says it will double the size of the game for like $3. So if you're worried about the game like getting old and you feeling like you haven't gotten your $5 out of it, soon you'll be able to pay another $3 and vastly expand the game. God, I should not have done this with a sore throat. I don't know what I was thinking. Maybe I should pause and get some tea or something. So that card I got was the Sun. The Sun is an excellent card to pick up because it's it's probably the best Q item in the game. What it does is when you use it, it will reveal the entire map. Like it will just show all of the gray squares and all of the. It will act as a compass if you don't have one. And it will fill up your health entirely, and it does a massive amount of damage to every enemy in the room. Like it will take a huge chunk off of a boss, and it will usually just kill normal enemies in one hit right off the bat. So very very good card to get. So I'm probably just gonna hang on to that, get some too good to use syndrome going on, because you know, why waste it? Basically, it's going to act as a full health if I get into some kind of horrible trouble, which I don't see happening on this run. Okay, that item is Doctor's Remote, which is, well, I'll show you. Push space, and you get this X, and you can move that around. And wow, that was lucky. I just opened the secret room with it. So it drops a bomb wherever you have it, but it takes so long to drop that you can't really use it offensively. So it's basically just a bomb on command. And that's not horribly useful, especially when I have 13 bombs. I have not been using Tammy's head. I've been distracted. But I was about to say that Tammy's head is quite a bit better, and then I was like, wait a minute. Speaking of which, maybe I should use it. So, oh, that is Poison Touch. Hey. So, Poison Touch is a nice item. If anything happens to come into contact with me, then Poison Touch will either deal a large amount of damage to it or usually kill it outright, unless it's a boss. And if it is a boss, then it will both do a lot of damage right off the bat and keep it poisoned for a little while to give it some continuous damage. So it's a really nice, I don't want to say defensive upgrade, but if you get hit by something, at least there's a consolation, you know. Though it obviously doesn't work on bullets. But still. Oh god. That was some pathetic damage. Alright, so doing very well here on my first character on this Let's Play. I'm pretty damn sure I'm going to defeat Mom, because it's been a long time since I've died on Mom, let's put it that way. So, yeah, shouldn't be much of an issue. And then we can get on with showing off the later levels in the game in a future Let's Play. So that'll be nice. And I'm impressed at the kind of unlocks I'm getting. I've unlocked the Parasite on this run, and that was my second to last item I found my first time through the game, with obviously the dog head that I found in the very first item room being the last item that I got. So kind of strange. By the way, if you're confused what I'm talking about, like, wait, you didn't pick up a Parasite, to get a lot of items to have a chance of picking them up, you first must fulfill certain conditions. So for example, to unlock the Parasite, I had to pick up 2 dead items, which ended up being Bob's rotten head and the dog head. And now, so I haven't found the Parasite yet, and the Parasite is an exceedingly rare item, so I may not find it for quite a while, but it's possible for me to find it. And my first run through, it took me a long time for me to even get it possible, because there are not that many dead items. There's like 4 or 5, and a lot of them are items that I don't tend to be inclined to pick up. So, you know, I didn't end up, sorry, I'm concentrating so hard. Can't let these floating heads float into me. No idea what I was just saying. Something about, oh yeah, so I wouldn't tend to pick up the dead items. And then I realized, you know, I'm getting down to like, oh, there's only 4 or 5 items left in the game, and I still haven't, oh. See, that's the thing about pills, they can also do bad things to you. And that one dropped my speed a little bit, but I think I'll be alright. You know, I was getting down to the point where there were very, very few items that I had left to get, and I still hadn't unlocked the Parasite, and I was like, oh, that's a problem. So I started having my eye out for dead items, and even when I was actively trying, it took me 4 or 5 runs before I managed to find the 2 dead items in one run. This boss is Gertie. She's actually a bit of a pain in the ass. She has exceedingly high HP, especially for this point in the game. Luckily I have some damage ups, so she's going down fairly quickly anyway. But I totally forgot again to use Tammy's head. But if you have low damage at this point in the game, that's the boss that's really gonna show you that's a problem. Oh boy, the Spelunker. That's a pretty shitty item that I've just unlocked. I think you just get that for beating the caves. So we've completed the caves, we're moving on. I don't think I commented on the caves at all. Aww, oh man, dick move. Giving a girl flowers and somebody pulls your pants down. Yep. I know that feel. Alright, so I failed to comment on the caves at all, but the caves are kind of like the area underneath the basement. Like your house is built on top of this cave system. Now we're in the depths, which is even more fucked up. You can see there's just like vaginas walking around shooting blood at you. Just like, I don't know what I was going to say there, Las Vegas or something. Just like my high school. So here we are in the depths. The depths is the only area that I never got the achievement for not getting hit on. Because there are a lot of rooms that you can walk into here where you're just getting hit. Unless you have very spectacular item loadouts, there's nothing you can do to get out of some of these rooms. But obviously it won't be a problem that kills me. But it's extremely difficult to get through this area without taking damage at all. There's an achievement for getting through each area without taking damage. If you hadn't gathered. Let's use Tammy's head. Keep on forgetting to do that. I usually don't have spacebar items that recharge every room. Teleport. Teleport is an interesting item. And, you know, I'm not using Tammy's head anyway. The nice thing about teleport is you can get to an I am error room, which gives you some free stuff. Oops. Didn't mean to leave that room. So teleport charges every 3 rooms, and as you may be able to gather, it just takes you to a random room. I don't think I can... Okay, thank God. I wasn't sure that I could get out of the range of that bomb without taking some damage. So teleport makes the game kind of interesting, because you'll end up just kind of using it every room or 2, and going somewhere new. So it makes it very non-linear, but it also makes you backtrack a lot, because it can put you into rooms that you've been in before. So it could put me like back down in the item room, and I'd have to walk all the way back to somewhere relevant. But, you know, we'll pick it up. So here we go. See, teleport again. Out in the middle of nowhere. Fighting these fucking guys with brains sticking out of their head. These are one of my least favorite enemies in the game. You have to hit them in the back, you know, it's a pretty standard 2D game trope. But the thing that makes these guys exceptionally difficult in Binding of Isaac compared to in most games that enemies like this appear in is your tears travel a little bit slowly. So often you'll start shooting at their back and they'll turn before the tears actually collide. Oh man, these headless bloody pajama guys are called leapers, and man, they're a pain in the ass. They'll jump and try to land on you, and they shoot out in 4 directions. They'll shoot out tears. So especially when there's a lot of them, or when they're in combination with another enemy or other enemies, they can. They've been responsible for ending some of my Depth Boy achievement attempts. Let's put it that way. God, I did not have that sore throat before I tried to talk for half an hour straight. I apologize for my voice cracking repeatedly like I'm 12 years old. I swear to God, I'm over 20. Let's see what's in this mob trap room. You know, I'm just not interested. I don't want to deal with 3 waves of enemies right now. I would certainly be able to kill them without too much problem, but, you know, on the other hand, there's not a lot that chest could have that I need. I'm pretty good on both money and, oh hey, it took me to the secret room. Cool. Both money and bombs and keys and health. That's not both. That's, all of the above. This guy is a hobo, and he is a really good deal. You give him money, and he'll fart out some good little items there, and at a random point he'll give us a oh man, this judgment card summons another one of these, so that's cool. So usually for under 15 cents he'll fart out an item room quality item, which is nice to get. Or I think it's a shop quality item actually, just one of the items that could be found in the shop. So, wow, he's really milking me this time. He usually does not take this much money. Okay, buddy, I get it. You have a lot of hearts and bombs. Oh, nice. Okay, battery. It's unfortunate. Well, no, it isn't. I was gonna say it's unfortunate I got rid of that head, but it really isn't. The levers, more hearts. But that. Okay, let's collect my thoughts. The battery recharges your spacebar item gradually. And it's a very good pickup if you have a good spacebar item, because it can really speed up or increase the number of times you can use your spacebar item. Okay, so in here we have Dead Sea Scrolls. You know what? Yeah, let's take that. Oh, I don't have 15 cents anymore. I forgot I spent it all on Judgment. So you may have noticed I abandoned the Sun card. It's temporary. The nice thing about a Judgment card, it summons a hobo, and if you use it... Oh, hey. Just walked right past this thing before. Oh, good. I think I unlocked Mom's pill bottle by doing a certain number of blood donations. That's a spacebar item that generates pills. God damn it, what was I saying? I keep on losing my train of thought. If you use Judgment in a Devil Room, then he gives you a Devil Room item, and Devil Room items are very good. So we're going to fight the boss and see if we have access to a Devil Room in which to use the Judgment card. If not, we'll just use it in a normal room, and then pick the Sun card back up. Either way, we'll pick the Sun card back up. Let's teleport. I cannot believe that I haven't gotten a blood bag yet. Let's go pick up some of these loose hearts. And I'm wary about giving it too many more tries. But the reason I used up all of my hearts is because there are a lot of hearts on the ground. So we can just pick a few more up. That room with the tarot card also contains like 4. So let's go use all our hearts on this guy again. And then we can buy some stuff from the shop, because I got a lot of money from this thing. Okay, so first we'll fill up. Jesus Christ, that's a lot of health. Alright, one more time back to the blood bank. I'm feeling lucky. I think it's hot. It's gonna pay out. Come on, man. This is unbelievably poor luck. Very rarely have I put this many hearts into a blood bank without getting a blood bag. And the thing is, like it really keeps you hooked, because if you get that blood bag, it gives you full health. Or nearly full health. It fills up 6 hearts by itself. God damn it. Okay, well, I'm rich now. I have a lot of money. Just have to not get hit a lot. But I'm sure that will not be a problem. Probably if you're new to the game and you're watching me, you're probably like, oh my god, he's gonna kill himself. Nah, don't worry. I'm fine, man. Because I really, I don't take a whole lot of damage while I'm playing this game. So, and there's only one more level after this, and it's a relatively easy level. So, it should be fine. Let's see if we can get a deal with the Devil Room. That would be nice, both because I have some empty hearts. Oh man. Okay, this is cool too. This boss is the Fallen. It's a harder boss than average, but I've fought him a lot of times, so I'm wise to his tricks. But the nice thing about the Fallen is that he drops deal with the devil items when he dies. So he's just at half health. He splits in half. It's really nice to have some kind of piercing damage here. I'm gonna lay a bomb. Oh god, that went poorly. Okay, it's just. God damn it, guys. Usually you can get these guys with some bombs, but didn't work out that time. Okay, Ouija board is decent. That makes our tears pass through solid objects. And we did, in fact, get to deal with the Devil Room, which is awesome. Oh yeah, the bad thing about Ouija board is it makes it difficult to shoot out fire and poop. Let's go for the... Let's go crazy. Let's get both of these. Hey, unlocked Eve. Excellent. And we'll get that too. Summon Judgment. Let's see what he wants to give me. I can get like 4 deal with the devil items. Oh well. Sister Maggie's alright. Hey, she can shoot out fire. So Sister Maggie is just this little fetus that follows us around, and she will shoot out fire for us. Yeah, Dead Bird and a Curse have appeared in the basement. Those are Eve's items. Those are the things that make her special, so they've appeared in the basement. So anyway, the 2 things I got in the Devil Room, the piece of paper was called the Pact, and that improves all of our stats, I believe. Faster rate of fire, higher damage, faster movement speed, and another one. Oh, the other one's health, and it does not. No, range. Yeah, improves range. So, and the other item I got was the Lord of the Pit. Lord of the Pit allows us to fly, obviously, which is a huge advantage. It's like a super ladder, basically. I can go wherever the hell I want. I can fly over rocks. It makes it much easier to avoid damage. Man. Mom's underwear. I mean, that's okay. Now I'm this terrifying devil wearing pink panties, and that will allow us to shoot farther, which is alright. I don't really want to go to the arcade with only 1 heart. Can't be asked. Okay. This is one room, actually, where Ouija board will come in particularly handy. It's usually not that handy, but in conjunction with flight, it is pretty handy, because I can like hide on rocks, and the enemies can't do shit about it. Let's teleport again. It's kind of risky using teleport here, because it could just send me straight into the Mom boss battle without giving me a chance to visit the item room or the shop. But I'm not too worried about it. I'm feeling pretty confident about my fight with Mom. I'm doing an incredible amount of damage, considering where I am in the game. And I know I said I was on the last level, and I am right now, but there are later levels that you unlock by beating the game the first time. So this is still a relatively early level in the grand scheme of things. Oh, Christ. I'm taking some dumb damage, though. Kinda getting tired. My voice is starting to give out. But we'll press forward to the end. We're almost done. Let's see if we can make it to this item room and shop. I have so much money, it would be a heresy not to visit the shop. Yeah, I've sort of foregone using teleport until we get over to this corner here, because there's some stuff I really want over here, and then after that I'm totally comfortable fighting the boss. Okay, another room full of these assholes. But yeah, being able to fly over rocks while attacking these guys, huge advantage, especially since one of the things that makes them very difficult tends to be the room layout. The rocks will kind of put you in a position that makes it difficult to attack. So this is Forever Alone. It's a fly that orbits us at long distance and can attack our enemies for us. That's pretty cool. Chocolate milk. Not a bad upgrade. Let's grab that. Chocolate milk allows us to charge our shots, which obviously makes them do more damage. That's nice. I think at this point I'm going to sort of abandon the rest of this floor and just head straight for the boss. Hey! I got a small rock out of that. Oh no, okay. I guess if you destroy enough blue rocks, then you get a chance in the future for blue rocks to provide excuse me, Jesus, it's the most unprofessional video ever, just hacking into the microphone. But the small rock, you shove it into your head. I guess I cannot bomb my way out of that secret room. Mysterious. And it's a damage up. And it's a very nice thing to get out of a tinted rock. That was the longest way I could have possibly chosen to say that. Okay. So hopefully the last time we'll see zombies on this run through. If anybody's noticing that I'm using the same terminology that another Let's Player named Northern Lion uses, I assure you I'm not trying to copy him or anything like that or take his style. It's just that he's the one who introduced me to this game, and I watched probably like 20 or so of his Let's Plays before even beginning to play. So a lot of his names for things are ingrained in my head. Okay, so we're fighting Mom. So in this battle, we've got these sort of pieces of Mom on the side here, and her eyeballs and her just rolls of fat sticking out of the wall. Ooh, and she can also reach out with her hand, and obviously this foot comes down, and we've beaten her. See, like I told you.
Was cornered. His mother, fueled with the desire to serve her God, was bearing down on Isaac. I will do as I'm told, my lord. I love you above all else, Isaac's mother repeated to herself. This was the end of the line for Isaac. His mother was far too strong for him. But just as he accepted his fate, God intervened, sending an angel down from above to stop his mother's hand. And just like that, it was over.
So, with that ominous epilogue there, we have finished the first stage of the game, the first major challenge. It often takes people upwards of 10 tries to beat Mom, but obviously since I've played the game for 40 hours already, it was not much of a big deal for me. So next time, we'll be able to go forward into the next area proceeding or following the depths, and see if we can't beat the true, I say that with quotes, the true final boss. It was the true final boss for a while, but then some downloadable content came out and added another level after that. So anyway, stay tuned. Next time, we'll enter the womb. Thanks for watching.